what's this going to cost us as, a civilization, a society, a culture? And I was making references to social media and, the smartphone in general, and the cost of social media with misinformation and all the different things that
Depression.
are the negative side of social media, right? Depression, issues with young people and self-image,
Death
all
of creativity, originality.
And then smartphones, I've talked about this, you and I, and on my channel, just being, the siren song of the magic rectangle, and just like it being so difficult to do anything but stare or have a screen in your face at all times, because it's a way for you to make stuff. It's a way for you to communicate. It's a way for you to engage in digital third places, all that stuff. So what's this thing? And I'm asking rhetorically, but what's this thing going to cost us in order to have the magic intelligence in the cloud at our beck and call? What are we going to give up to do that? Back to the social media thing, we give up all of our personal data. That's the product, mining our personal data, our phone number, our zip code, what we click on, what we do, all of that stuff in order to serve up ads that are going to have a higher likelihood of converting us to buying something. All the consumerism that and what social media, including YouTube, promotes, all that stuff. So that's what I think about. I'm like, I'm open and interested in a magical and revolutionary product, but I want to know what it's going to cost us to wield it, to have it, to use it, and is it worth that cost? I am someone who is more susceptible to seduction, and hey, I can make an app, or I can have it edit a video for me, or it'll do all these things, which I think is going to give me more time to do the things that are really meaningful to me. So it wants to listen to me 24/7 and capture imagery of everything I'm doing in order to do its thing. Okay, yeah, great. Because I can tell it to edit a video for me, and it does it in 20 minutes, and I give it a bunch of revisions, and then I'm done. And what took me usually 3 days before, and I'm now doing it in 45 minutes. Sold.
But what are you trading away?
Right. What's the cost of that? Yeah.
Oh man, then it's not your video; it's
Right.
AI's video.
Absolutely.
That your it's like.
Yeah, but I told it what to do.
It's like an Instagram filter. You have 7 options. Pick
That's right.
one of them.
That's right.
You have 6 colors. This is
Yeah.
you express yourself with one of these 6 colors.
Right.
But these 3 interior options.
Yeah.
And it's just like we're gonna forget. I mean, no, I don't think. I think there's usually a counterforce to a lot of these things. We're in a pretty interesting period right now too, where I think the sins of Silicon Valley are in focus in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And some of it is just unwarranted. Some of it is just like convenient rhetoric or whatever. But yeah, I think it's an interesting time period to try to push a disruptive technology.
Yeah.
I mean, if it helps with day-to-day stuff, then you're always going to find an audience. And I'm very pro AI. I mean, I was talking to you about this stuff a long time ago. But the more I've used it, and the more it's become integrated into my life, there's also just, you kind of see the limitation capacity. You kind of start to hit a ceiling in some of it. And it's going to be really, really good for a lot of industries and a lot of things, but it's going to do more harm than good for a lot of people. And I think eventually, I like to hope maybe that's just optimism that people will start to realize, oh man, the trade-off is not worth it.
The cost is too great.
It had been a golden afternoon, and I remember having the familiar conviction that life was beginning over again with the summer.